What's up, folks, and welcome back. I am GT, and today's video has to do with some of the statements I made last week about being tired of sitting behind the desk and rambling on and on and on about nonsense and about how I have all these projects lined up. Well, today we're going to tackle a project. As you can see, I'm not sitting behind the desk, but herein lies the problem. How do I hold the camera, talk to you, and move around the shop? That's what we're going to figure out today, so stay tuned. Alright, so how do I hold the camera and be able to move around and still talk to you? I know a lot of people are going to say, just do what every other YouTuber does and go out and buy one of those Gorilla Pods. They work great. They're the greatest thing ever. Yeah, they're pretty cool and I could do that, but you know in the movie Jurassic Park where John Hammond's walking around and everybody's just mind blown about all the cool stuff and technology and all that, and he says several times throughout the clips and movies that no expense was spared. Well, here in the Chicken Coop Garage, every expense is spared. And it's not always, I shouldn't say every expense is spared. The phrase I keep saying over and over, anyone can, I truly live by that. I feel that anyone can do anything, and a lot of times it gets me in trouble because, yes, I could go on to Amazon, and as soon as they start shipping stuff, I could have me a Gorilla Pod, and I could make it work, and I could set it down and do what I want to, but it doesn't fit my style. I want to build something, I want to make something. Anyone can buy a Gorilla Pod, and anyone can build a camera holding rig. I got to get a better name for that. Now, I went over a couple different designs. The first thing I kind of thought about was I could just hold the camera, but for me to hold the camera, I'm too close to it, right? I don't think that would, I don't like that. You know, I need to be further away. Now, a lot of people get away with that is they use a Gorilla Pod or a tripod and they got a real wide lens. I'm not gonna buy a new lens right now. I don't think I need one. I think this looks okay. The second thing was I could use this jack handle and probably put a 1/4 screw on the end of it and hold the camera out and do everything like that, but I'll be honest with you, I need my jack handle for my jack. I don't want to get rid of it so I can hold the camera out. I just buy a Gorilla Pod for that because I'm going to turn around and buy a new jack handle. So that's out of the question. I also thought about building this crazy PVC rig that I could do. Again, I don't really want to do that either because I feel that it would be round and hard to hold. I was looking around in my junk pile and I came across something that I think is going to work perfect. And it is none other than an old weed eater. I know what you're thinking. Why would you not just go buy a Gorilla Pod and not you're going to carry around a weed eater handle? Well, here's what I'm thinking. It's already got this really cool grip right here, okay? And who doesn't love a trigger? I mean, that's just cool. But it's indexed real good. The problem is, it's real heavy on this backside. So we're going to take the motor off of it. I think once we take the motor off of it, this nice little handle right here, this end piece where this straight shaft would go into, I think the top part of my tripod will come off, go in there, and then I have this nice indexed handle and I can stick the camera on the end of it and use it. And I have not put any money into it. I have not gone out and bought a Gorilla Pod. And then I can say anyone can build a camera holder rig. I'm still working on that name, but let's go ahead and tear apart a weed eater to make a camera holder rig thing. We're gonna get a better thing, I promise. Alright, so the first thing we're gonna do is get the weed eater body up here on the workbench, okay? What we have to do is separate the motor from this handle shaft thing. So I think the best thing to do with it is to move this. So we now have this on a workbench style set, and we have a couple screws here that we need to get out of the way. So let's take those off real quick. All right, all the screws are out. The next thing is to kind of separate this to see what's going on. So we will need a screwdriver, and let's just see if we can pop this off. I don't really care if it breaks, because if this doesn't work, you'll never see it, which means the video didn't work. But we're just gonna separate that there. We're just gonna rip it all out there. Some wires and a switch. Okay, good. That's what I wanted to see. I want this bar to come all the way back here. And let's take that out. There we go. We separated it. We'll take that away. All right, so we got the motor off of it, and now we got just a few little extra stuff on here. Let's go ahead and take the strap holder off and take the handle off. So now we're back to basically a straight pipe, which I should have done out of PVC, but I wouldn't have had this cool handle to go on it, right? I do need to take this top part off right here, so we'll go ahead and assemble it. And that. What's up, folks? Now I have stopped the video for a particular reason. Now this is another day, hence the shirt change, and it's warmer out, so I don't need the jacket. But I stopped the video for one big reason. I shot everything last night and then went to sit down and edit it this morning, and somehow, in some way, I deleted all the footage that I had of the final build-up. I think the only thing I have left for some reason is me grinding the bar and then painting it. I painted it black. Yeah. But I did complete it. It is done. And I'm fixing to show you that. Now, I have to go ahead and say this right now. Those folks that make the how to build videos on YouTube, I need to figure that out, because that's tough. I watched what y'all just watched, and ooh, that's rough. I'll tell you what. But I am excited about this new handheld camera rig. It's a second day, and I still haven't come out with a good name for it. I'm excited about it, and I'm fixing to show it to you. And it's got a couple different purposes that I just recently found out this morning, messing around with it, on what you can do with it. So I'm pretty excited. But sorry about the mess up in the video. Sorry about the really crummy video before this. Let's show you the final product. Now, I know you're asking yourself, does it work? Well, I'm actually using it right now. It's a little heavy on the end. I might add a brace onto it, but here, look. See? I'm able to hold it out just as easy as this. Spin it out to my side real far out there. Turn around. Throw up my left arm way up out there. And here's the real cool thing, is not only can I hold the camera way out there and let you see what's going on, there's also a secondary thing I can do with it. All you have to do is turn the camera around, tighten it up, and now I have this really cool Steadicam. And I can get real low with it, come back up, and I can do some nice close-up footage of just whatever I want to. You know, so I think that'll be a plus in the future. I'm excited. Now, video wasn't great this week, and yeah, it is what it is. It's something new. We're learning. We're gonna get better at this. I'm gonna have to work on these project videos on how to make stuff, because that's kind of what I want to do on a lot of things, but I gotta figure out how to do it right. So bear with me. We're learning this new format, and we're gonna get it done. So video, not that great. This thing, I think is pretty cool. I'll see you next Tuesday.